it's Nell, and welcome to my patio. I promised you a while back that I would give you a tour of my patio when it was better put together, and now it is. So, I would love to show you this outdoor space, which I love to sit out in and have a drink, read. Sometimes I actually work out here. I bring my laptop out. So, stick around for the short tour. I usually share information on plants, the experiences I've had, DIYs, that sort of thing, but I thought this would be sort of a fun change from that. And also, the whole week prior to when this video is posted, I'm up in the San Francisco Bay Area doing a garden job, so this is a really easy and fun video for me to do. And I have another patio off of my kitchen, which is great because that's great for dining out there, but this is off of the living room, so this is sort of the leisure area. And what I really like about it is that it is a north exposure, but still very bright because I'm in Tucson, Arizona, where the sun is very strong. And it's early June, so we're well into the 90s. But this is a nice shaded spot, and it stays fairly cool. Because if you have a little protection from the sun here, believe me, it makes all the difference in the world. And in the evenings, it is very pleasant. And when I first moved in here, I thought, oh, I'm going to get a big old sofa sectional out here, but I thought, well, it's going to face the sliding glass door and the living room rather than looking at all the beautiful landscaping outside here. So I changed my mind about that. So I'm glad that I waited and I didn't order anything in the first few weeks because I was like, maybe I should do something else. So with a garden or something like this, sometimes it's good to live with it for a little bit until you rush into something. And also, when I first saw it, I thought, oh, it's a shaded patio. Oh my goodness, but it's actually really bright because I was living on the coast of California, and the sun is so bright here that it doesn't matter. I actually like the exposure a lot better because if it was a south exposure, I'd be like, hotsy-totsy, burning out here right now. And this short tour is actually probably going to be more of a plant tour than anything else because I got my plants all repotted and I have them organized where I want them to go for now. So you will recognize most of them because I believe like 90% of them I have done videos about. So you either enter in from the side walkway here, like this, or you can come out the sliding glass doors. But there's my terracotta star ball that was in my garden in Santa Barbara. And there's the ponytail palm with the burro's tail. And on the side, the right side, you're seeing that pot I did. That's the trio of succulents. They're starting to grow in. That's the string of hearts. The string of pearls, is growing in really nicely here, getting nice and long, and now in the heat it's going to grow even more. And then over here, I don't know if you can see it in the back. I'll go over on this side here. Okay, you can probably see here is the string of bananas. I just had a couple of strands of those. But they're starting to fill in beautifully. And the string of hearts is doing great. And then over here I have the pencil cactus, the one that gave me a little bit of a hard time with the transplanting. It's over here, and then the stag fern is down here. I have it over here at the moment because the morning sun comes in through the side there and I don't want it to burn. So it's just sort of turned that way for now. And if I have it turned the other way, then it's sticking out. So maybe sometime I'll move that somewhere else, but it just has to be pretty much shaded. So And we go back over to this little settee here. Oops, and there's the pink quill plant. That's now a green quill plant. Oh, these turquoise tables, by the way, were a very blah beige, and I painted them that color just for a pop of color. Oh, and there's my Crested Euphorbia, which I love. I painted and decorated that pot, but I just did a repotting of this plant, so you'll see that at some point. And then there's my aloe vera in the back there, and they get a little bit of morning sun, but not too much. And then I have these two chairs here, which are really comfy. The cats love to sleep out here. And that table was actually the same color, and I painted it purple for a little bit of color there. And here is the Dracaena marginata that I transplanted. Gosh, I haven't posted that video either, but it's doing great because I put in 3 cuttings at the base, and they're doing fine. So that one is looking good, and it's very happy out here. Spent all winter outside, actually. And here is my gray fish hooks. It's on the ground, and I prune it probably every 3 weeks because it just grows a lot. It may be hard to see with the Nandina in the background, but let's see, there it is. Right next to the hummingbird feeder. And the Nandina behind the pillar, I was going to take out because I'm not crazy about Nandina, but I pruned it out and I thinned it out and I pinched it back, and I actually like it now. And then the planter in the back, that long planter, is where my vegetables are growing. And there's the old star Jasmine. And I moved the Hoya over here because it was getting morning sun about an hour and a half, and it was actually burning. So it's much happier here. And then I have the bird bath, which instead of having water in it, I have it filled with glass chips and a couple of geodes. And now a little glimpse of what's outside here. And here's the view right off my patio. We'll zoom over the 3-headed ponytail palm. There's a few sororo cacti back there, along with ocotillo. And here's the pomegranate, which has some fruit on it. It's green now. Let's see, yeah, there's the flower. There's some fruit. Coming back through over here. There's lots of pretty stonework done by one of the previous owners. Climbing rose, which isn't in bloom now. And then the beautiful Texas olive, which blooms spring, summer into early fall. Just gorgeous. It's all covered in flowers. And they fall like snow. We have more greenery over here. Let's see, big old pine tree up there. But it's really pretty. It's just very green and pleasant. You can hear all the birds. Lots of birds, lots of butterflies around here. So, this is my lovely view off the patio, and it's very private. I thank you for all your likes and your subscribes. I really appreciate them. And be sure to come back because I have a lot more gardening videos coming your way. I'm going back to doing 1 video a week for a while. I have a project I'm working on, and I'm going to be traveling also. So I hope you have enjoyed the 2 videos and the 2 blog posts a week. I'll probably resume it in the fall, but I just need a little more time coming up into the summer. But speaking of summer, let's get out in the garden, onto our patios, into our home gardens, and make our worlds a more beautiful place. I thank you so much for watching, and I say goodbye. And Oscar, are you going to say goodbye? Oh, this is a yacky cat. You know, I can't get him to yak when I want him to yak. Yeah, no, except for Ford in the morning, then that's a different story. But Oscar, say goodbye. Oh well, bye.